And see, look, if you don't have a strong mind in America, you could easily crash out. So that's why I don't judge people when I see them strung out on drugs, addicted to drugs. I don't judge people when I see them lose their mind because I understand it. How can you watch a video like this and say we need to investigate? Investigate what? We saw everything on video. But let you try to defend yourself in New York or LA with a certain type of weapon. You automatically getting 3 years. You're not just getting those 3 years in prison. You also get a mug shot and it's going on your record. But when you get your mug shot, guess who go share it? All your friends and family on Facebook go share your mug shot. Everybody that hates you, all your enemies, they go share your mug shot. But when it comes to these officers, we got no mug shots. It's hard to find a picture. And that's why I say on this channel, we hold Caucasian people accountable. Now, if you want to create content that's talking about black on black crime, you go and create that type of content. But when it comes to my content, we hold Caucasian people accountable because let you make a mistake at 17 years old. At 60 years old, you're going to be still paying for that mistake. But when it comes to them, they can be at home with their family watching TV and they say they fired, but I don't believe that. But let's get right into this article because these people are still trying to play in our faces. Now, this article was updated January the 10th, 2025 at 12:11 p.m. It was the Central New York News. State moves to fire 4 more prison employees after brutal beating of Robert Brooks. Now, they say fired, some say suspended. You never know with these people, but we're going to expose their names every time. Albany, New York state officials are moving to fire 4 more employees as authorities continue to investigate the death of an inmate who was brutally beaten by guards at a central New York prison. And today, something else happened. The family actually filed a lawsuit today. I'm going to put that video in the description so y'all can watch that. The 4 employees were identified Thursday by the State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision as Sergeants Christine Ploss and Evan Thies, Correctional Officer Jared Popule, and Nurse Patricia Mathos. The employees have been sent notices of discipline and suspended without pay. So you telling me it took 18 people to unalive this man and no one got arrested yet. So this is what I need from y'all. I need y'all help. I need y'all to find these people faces. If you can, you can find how these people look because it's so hard to see how they look. Any other time they'll have people, put on TV. They have all their faces. If they was black, they'll be all on television. But because they Caucasian, they don't want to post nobody. The only people we know really is the ones from the video, but we still can't match all their names to their faces. And these 4, I can't even find them. So if you can, I have my email in my bio. My Instagram is the same name as my YouTube channel, Introvert Rockstar. If you find these people, if you find their faces, how they look, send me those pictures, send me their names to match the picture so we can keep exposing these people. They shouldn't be able to live a peaceful life. Like I said, if you was to get in trouble, your mugshot will be posted everywhere, especially on Facebook, so everybody in your home state can share it, and they go share it. Governor Kathy Hochul had previously ordered 14 state employees involved in the beating. 1, a nurse, the rest correction officers to be fired. One of the correctional officers has resigned. Multiple correctional officers were caught on video repeatedly punching and kicking the inmate Robert L. Brooke in the groin, abdomen, face, and back in the infirmary at Marcy Correctional Facility in Wanda County on December the 9th. He was left bloodied and died 6 hours later at a Utica hospital. And that's why I say this year we have to just stay on it. See, they want us to just move on and just forget about this case like we usually do, like everybody usually do. We usually forget about it. We don't talk about it. But no, this year we have to stay on it. And never focus on the people that say talk is cheap, marching is cheap. Look, long as we stay on it every month, every week, when an update comes, we talk about it. I'm telling you, these people are going to give in. They only get away with it when we stop talking about it, when we stop marching, when we stop fighting back. Because you got to notice something. The people that's always talking about marching don't mean anything, talking don't mean anything. Those people never do anything. They do nothing but write comments on a faceless profile picture. That's it. And look, I'm not going to lie. This year, I actually been seeing people remembering things, people sticking together, people actually still fighting, people not letting the fire in LA distract them from what's going on with Robert Brooks. But look, this is the disrespectful part. Check this out. An autopsy conducted December 11th by the Onondaga County Medical Examiner's Office showed Brooks suffered extensive bruising, a broken nose bone, and bleeding in his genitals and neck. It also showed concerns for asphyxia due to compression of the neck as cause of death, as well as the death due to the actions of another, troopers wrote in a court filing. And look, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get mad. Sometimes I want to crash out because how can these people be at home just chilling with their family? And they say they didn't get paid, but how do we know that? They not gonna tell us the truth. They not gonna tell us that they still paying these people. You think that they fired these dudes who probably been on that, correctional officer at that prison for a long time? You think they fired these dudes and told them we not paying you? No, they go tell us that, but they still gonna pay these people. They still gonna have their pension. They don't care. They make up their own rules and they tell us nothing. They can hide things from us. A criminal investigation has been led at first by the state attorney general's office, but has since been taken over by Onondaga County District Attorney William Fitzpatrick. He was appointed last week as a special prosecutor in this case. So I decided to go to Attorney General Letitia James' Instagram, and I just wanted to see if she posted anything, if she, apologized to the family. She said anything. I saw nothing. The only thing I saw on her Instagram account is all about money. Mostly every post she makes is always about money. And I told y'all most of my videos, all these people cares about money. They don't care about justice when it comes to black people. She has no power. She has power when it comes to black people. When she want to send them to jail, when she wants to arrest them, find them, she has that power. But when it's Caucasian people, she has no power. They told her to stand down. And look, she already knew what was going on in that prison. Check this out. An independent monitoring group, the Correctional Association of New York, has identified issues in the past at the prison. The group interviewed more than 100 inmates in fall 2022 and said inmates reported rampant abuse by employees. A pervasive culture of fear and retaliation was observed, the group wrote in its report. And look, you have some people telling me that I'm all wrong. If she would have represented him or she would have did anything, it would have been a conflict of interest. I'm like, look, it never would have got to that point if she would have fired them back in 2022. And I look and see how long she was attorney general. She's been attorney general since 2018. So she been knew this was going on. You attorney general in 2018, and they've been abusing prisoners since 2022. Well, that's what they reported. This been going on. Robert Brooks would still be here if she would have been fired those correctional officers. It would have never gotten to this point. That's why I told you on my last video I made about her. I don't trust none of these people. When they go up to the podium, they reading off paper. They not really putting their feelings into it. They reading off paper the whole time. They not telling the truth. So they have to lie to us. She have to say, oh, it'll be a conflict of interest. No, because the same lawyers on your side are representing those cops. Those same lawyers in your firm under you are representing those cops that beat Robert Brooks. Make that make sense. But let's name these correctional officers again. Let's name these nurses again, because they think they can just chill and get away with this like most cops really do. But they think they can just live a peaceful life. No, every time we get an update on this case, we're exposing your name. And if somebody, like I say, my email is in my bio. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube channel, Introvert Rockstar. If you could find their faces and match it, with the names, send that to me, because these people have to start being exposed. We can't wait on a mugshot. We have to make our own mugshot. You got Matthew Gallagher, Nicholas Anzalone, David Kingsley, Nicholas Kiefer, Robert Kessler, Michael Fishers, Christopher Walrath, Michael Alone, Shea Shawoff, David Walters, and Anthony Farinaw. And you got Sergeant Michael Mashaw and Glenn Trombley and Nurse Kyle Dashnaw. And you got the four that recently got arrested. You got Sergeant Christine Ploss and Evan Thice, Corrections Officer Jared Papio, and Nurse Patricia Matos. And to all those correctional officers and to all those nurses, you can't hide, because on this channel, we let nothing slide. I'm out.